We have FishSpider versus CrazyRenato in another losers bracket to start our tournament. So with round one of our losers, it's FishSpider versus Crazy. Whoever wins this is going to be fighting against Celtic Guardian. And if you haven't seen this before, we're doing a singleton event. So much like Direwolf just put up their own hero event, and since we don't have access to the exact rule list that they do, we'd planned this out a long time before we knew they were going to be doing that right away. But everybody is able to have one copy of a card besides basic power cards, and their hero they're allowed to have 4 of. So as an extra way for them to draw extra hero copies, they just get to play more of them. And we've got FishSpider on a mono-time Nash list, so playing only time cards. We're going to see Archmagister's Portal, lots and lots of ramp cards to try and get to Nash right away. And of course, one of the big things that you want to do with Nash, we've seen it before, and a couple of decks are trying to do it, we want to get Grodov's Burden and Nash at the same time. So you get killer units every single turn, and then they have Exalted, which means you get to put Exalted killer weapons onto other units over and over and just wipe out entire board states very quickly. On the other side, we have Ikaria by CrazyRenato, which unsurprisingly has Ikaria as the hero. So Ikaria the Liberator, big Ikaria. It does also have little Ikaria. So you're going to see like Bullet Shaper and little Ikaria and other ways like that, Copper Hull Bracers and things to try and ramp up very quickly to early Ikarias. Lots of flyers, Valkyrie Enforcer, Avgraft, Inquisitor's Blades, things like that. Purge Driver, which I actually think is going to be real cool generally in this tournament, although a pretty big problem against the single mono-time list that we have in this event. So a little bit of an awkward matchup there for CrazyRenato at least. But I think that the rest of CrazyRenato's deck matches up pretty well. So you can check out those deck lists anytime that you want by typing deck lists in the chat. And besides that, we're going to have them ready to challenge here, and we're going to jump in and watch CrazyRenato, who has a very awkward starting hand. We'll wish both of our players good luck. So they know to go. And yeah, it's going to be a mulligan, obviously. This one's pretty good. Wrath of Kyphus being able to search out any extra power that they need. Big problem here, obviously, is that they don't actually have anything to do until turn 7. They might be able to get the power all the way there with what they have in hand, but CrazyRenato is going to need to draw something else. Generally shouldn't be a problem, but we'll see what's up. This is an interesting one. I think you might want a Lingering Influence because you need to draw a unit right away, so that Scout's really important. CrazyRenato disagrees, though. Just going to thin the deck. Piercing Shot isn't a unit, but it can help stop FishSpider from going off, so that can be helpful. Kept Privilege of Rank on top. Now that I don't really agree with. Because I feel like CrazyRenato wants something else to do before Ikaria. And I mean, Privilege of Rank is a fine enough card to try and ramp to Ikaria here, but at the same time, like, I think you need something else in the meantime. I mean, it's not even really ramp, right? It's just getting you the card. I don't know about that one from Crazy. Maybe living up to their name. And now, facing off against World Bearer Behemoth, and this slow hand from CrazyRenato is looking to get punished very hard. Piercing Shot doesn't do anything against that. Now, Moonstone Vanguard. CrazyRenato, though, lucky enough to draw a Moonstone Vanguard, and now can go for Leave a Witness? That's gotta be the play. They're still a couple turns away from that actually doing anything, though. Or no, they haven't played a power yet this turn. Play the Master's Blade just to have a better blocker here? I mean, you can't, right? You've got to display it. So now Leave a Witness is very scary. FishSpider should know what CrazyRenato has in their market, though, so got the ability to play around that here, not put anything more on the board. And yeah, that... Well, that's a unit that's not actually committing to the board, so... Witness gets to wipe this turn. It's still leaving CrazyRenato at 6 health. And with a Dawnwalker in the void. Or, sorry, yeah, so, like, this is gonna be... real sketchy still for CrazyRenato to come back. It's definitely possible. Ikaria and Master's Blade does a lot. But FishSpider has 5 cards in hand still, and CrazyRenato is just at 6. Yeah. Like,
This'll do the trick.
Ikaria alone is just dead. So you've got to actually play, yeah, Piercing Shot. Probably, I was gonna say Master's Blade as well, instead? Yeah, okay, instead, and just kill the All-Heed. Man, CrazyRenato might have gotten out of this. That Master's Blade full short just doing perfect work here. Hitting that 2-cost unit really saved CrazyRenato. Giving him exactly enough power. No attack.
Rise up or be cut down.
Oh, and now Ikaria starts doing its work. And the big question is, does FishSpider have anything else to punch through that last little bit of damage? And CrazyRenato is really low here. Riding right on the edge. But Ikaria steals games very quickly. That endurance is a big game. Alright, we've got to turn back time. So get back to the World Bear Behemoth. And that gets the Dawnwalker. Dawnwalker can kill Ikaria, it just doesn't do it right away. Ooh, and CrazyRenato with a Justice Sigil, so that's the end of the game. FishSpider should get it, barring any bad mistakes here. Ooh, Crazy even shows the Sigil and scoops the game. And now we're going to watch from FishSpider's side and see how this Monotime Nash deck does in Game 2. Maybe able to steal 2 wins in a row. Yeah, Walker could have also just overwhelmed through the 2-1 because of the buff from the... oh god, what's that called? The thing that made Gathering Lights. I can't remember the name of that exact artifact or relic right now. Shard. Yeah, Waystone. Waystone Fragment. Right? Yeah. A nice hand here from FishSpider. Give both of our players the go-ahead. CrazyRenato almost pulled that out without playing almost anything until turn 7. Kind of amazing. Really close. Oof. CrazyRenato having to mulligan. That is not a good sign.
Rodolph grants me strength.
Especially with the hand that FishSpider has. Like Initiate. An early Crack the Earth for the Arc of Soul. Able to get the Horn of Plenty or Vital Arcana here. Kind of a surprise not to see the Initiate of Sands first. But I mean, I guess it's kind of the same when you're trying to just get the Arc of Soul hit. It's pretty close. It's a really nice, fast ramp hand here from FishSpider. Gonna go for the Vital Arcana. And FishSpider's strategy right now, though, is heavily reliant on actually hitting with this. Luckily, they get there. They do also need to draw another power card. Kind of surprised by that, to have seen the Devotee be the one that was put into the market. FishSpider had to really think about that one. Oof. Good top deck. FishSpider really needing to find that power. Yeah, CrazyRenato gets killed at. Now FishSpider, if they don't have power cards, might not have a lot to do here. So CrazyRenato buying themselves some time. Yeah, and FishSpider with nothing. Goes for the Glimpse to see if they can draw the power card. And they do. Uh-oh. And into another ramp and another power on top. Now CrazyRenato is in a lot of trouble. They need to find some answers very quickly. Navani is good, but there is going to be some very large units on FishSpider's side for the next couple turns. Yeah, that was a very filthy Glimpse. For being at 4 power when playing Glimpse, that was incredible. Alright, Avercraft is a great hit. Actually letting Navani get through here. World Bearer Behemoth off the board. Oh, wow, but FishSpider with some sick top decks. Sabretooth Pride Leader to just tear down that Avercraft is real good. Tons of options here, though. It could very easily just be Nash still. Nope, FishSpider's going to go for the Sabretooth. Try and ambush the Navani. Double block it and kill it, I would imagine. Oof. Yeah, Purge Driver not really doing it against FishSpider's deck. That being said, Navani got 2 Warcries, so CrazyRenato's deck is entirely Archmagister's Portals right now. So, like, at least there's that. That could help out CrazyRenato a lot. In the meantime, FishSpider does have a pretty commanding lead right now. So it really depends on what CrazyRenato is drawing off the top of their deck. No blocks at all. I mean, to be fair, blocking Dawnwalker isn't really getting them ahead. Thanks to Nash just being able to draw back. I like that attack first from FishSpider, and then afterwards, when it doesn't kill the Dawnwalker, just keep Nash back in hand. Make sure that you have the way to redraw it right away. Because, I mean, the difference between the Moonstone Vanguard and Nash here isn't super, super relevant yet. Yeah, now FishSpider pulling back that Dawnwalker and just trying to put the nail in the coffin here. CrazyRenato needs something very, very good to get out. And you saw it leave a witness last time. Do we get like a harsh rule this time? Is it possible? Vanquish the Dawnwalker. And then scoop. Okay. I feel like the Vanquish was just to show that they had it, and then that's the end of the game. Purge Driver, as I said, great card in this tournament, really bad in this particular matchup. The only deck that was playing monocolors. And, man, kind of a brutal card for them to hit here. Tough one having to mulligan to 6 as well. But the Mono Time deck just had great draws. Really nice early ramp, exactly what it wanted to do. And we see FishSpider moving on 2-0 over CrazyRenato. Really good match. Well played by both players for sure. And better luck in the next tournament for CrazyRenato, because that is an elimination. And we now have FishSpider versus Celtic Guardian is going to be our next match in the losers side.